Are you someone who sets goals and then doesn't stick to them? If so, don't worry. You're not alone. It's quite common for people to set goals and then give up on them after just a few days or weeks. But there are some reasons why you might be doing this more than others. So in today's video, we're going to discuss 4 of the most common reasons why you keep quitting your goals. Number 1, your goals don't align with your values. We all have different sets of values that guide our decisions and behaviors. And if your goals don't align with these values, it's going to be very difficult to stay motivated and committed to them. For example, let's say one of your core values is freedom and independence, but the goals you've set for yourself require you to conform to a certain set of rules or restrictions. In this case, you may find it difficult to stay committed to your goals because they conflict with your values. That's why it's important to take the time to understand your values and make sure that your goals are aligned with them. Otherwise, you'll be fighting an uphill battle from the start. There are many different ways to discover what your values are. One way is to ask yourself what's most important to you in life. Another way is to look at the role models you admire and see what values they embody. Once you have a good understanding of your values, it's important to make sure that your goals are in line with them. This can help you stay motivated and committed to your goals over the long term. Number 2, you haven't defined your goals enough. When you set out to achieve a goal, it's important to have a clear understanding of what you want to achieve. This includes setting a deadline for yourself and breaking down your goal into smaller, more manageable tasks. Without a clear plan of action, it's easy to get sidetracked or overwhelmed and ultimately give up on your goal. That's why it's so important to take the time to define your goals clearly before you start working towards them. By taking the time to do this, you'll set yourself up for success and increase the likelihood that you'll actually achieve your goals. It also helps to write down your goals and create a visual reminder of what you want to achieve. This can help keep you motivated and focused on your goals, especially when things get tough and you want to quit. Number 3, you're trying to achieve the wrong goals. We often hear the phrase, follow your dreams, or shoot for the stars. But the truth is that not all dreams are worth pursuing. Sometimes we get caught up in the excitement of a new idea and dive in head first, without really thinking about whether it's the right thing for us. For example, let's say you've always wanted to be a famous actor. You might start taking acting classes and auditioning for roles. But after a while, you might realize that the competition is just too stiff and that it's not realistic for you to become a famous actor. In this case, it would be better for you to pursue a different goal, such as becoming a less competitive actor or pursuing a related field that aligns with your interests and abilities. It can be difficult to know when to stick with a goal and when to change course. However, it's important to be flexible and willing to adjust your goals as needed. Otherwise, you may end up wasting a lot of time and effort pursuing a goal that is not right for you. And number 4, you're afraid of failure. Failure is a part of the process of achieving success. Everyone who has ever accomplished anything significant has faced and overcome numerous failures along the way. However, many people are afraid of failing, and this fear often prevents them from even trying to achieve their goals. For example, let's say you want to start a business, but you're afraid of what others will think if it fails. This fear may cause you to never take the risk of starting your own business and pursuing your dreams. It's important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. In fact, failure is often the stepping stone to success. By embracing failure and learning from it, you can increase your chances of achieving success in the long run. So if you're afraid of failure, try to remember that everyone fails, and it's a normal part of achieving success. Don't let fear hold you back from pursuing your goals. These are some of the most common reasons why people quit on their goals. It's important to be aware of these reasons and work on overcoming them so that you can achieve the success you want in life. Achieving success takes dedication, hard work, and perseverance. By understanding why you may be quitting your goals and taking steps to overcome these obstacles, you can set yourself up for success. Remember to be patient with yourself and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. Success is a journey, not a destination.